I think bees and humans are pretty much the same. The tool of communicating and working together is necessary to survival. And the concept of the hive I find really fascinating. What happens when people get together as a superorganism or as a collective unit for social progress? I was invited by the McColl to work on the Tale of Two Cities, and they were interested in a program that I run in St. Louis, Missouri called the Young Honey Crew. We work with young people on exploring urban ecosystems through beekeeping, gardening, cooking, and bees are the center point for all these explorations. I grew up in an urban environment. I'm aware of the hardship and lack of opportunities students that live in low-income neighborhoods feel. One of the things I really liked about Bihailu is that it's all student-driven. I came here to meet some potential partners. I was connected to their culinary teacher, Trevor, who is leading one of the most popular classes in Bihailu.
I've always thought that food was one of the great unifiers. We have students from several different schools, several different age ranges, but when it comes to creating and putting our heads together, all of those kind of differences are put aside, and then at the end we enjoy our meal together.
Since the students were already super enthusiastic about cooking, it just made a lot of sense to partner up with Trevor on deepening the culinary class.
Knowing where your food is sourced, how it was grown, how it gets to you, that exposure is really important. The concept for his class perfectly came together.
You're outside tasting plants, listening to a pretty passionate gardener sharing his techniques and his philosophies. Everything that we're doing is leading up to interacting with bees. We're taking a culinary approach, so it was really interesting that we were going to a cooking school to look at hives. Everything is sticky, and you have these bees flying around, and they're crawling on you, and you're in this spacesuit. You have all these senses going.
This class has not only allowed some of the students to be able to do some things that they may not have normally had an opportunity to do, but also to share that experience. They get that sense of a unified pride, and realizing that can segue into things that they can do in life.
When I visit the McColl, I talked about the tool of the studio. In some ways, the hive and studio could be one thing. You're not judged, you don't judge yourself, you're not judging the process, and that's how you can work out issues or problems or projects using art as a tool to do that. The overall challenge of this project is how do you help someone elevate their voice? I would say the protest posters was the beginning step of that. We had these shared experiences. Now, how do we take this information to the next step? We were just kind of doing this project, talking about the effectiveness of illustrating your message. So we went outside, we took the student's picture, a car drove up, and a lady popped out and said, "I want to help you promote your message." And it happened like that. Now he knows how to do that. Maybe he can use that down the line. You can't force results. Sometimes you have to plant a seed and see where it goes, how it germinates. When I leave, it will be Trevor that will continue the class.
We both have a very similar vision. Talking to him has really opened up my scope of what's possible.
I'm a big fan of getting excited about where you come from, and sometimes it's hard to see stuff that's right in front of you. When you're with a group, you're having a shared experience. It's more like a conversation, and learning is happening at the same time.